Momo Hoskin. Hello my friends, welcome back to my channel, or hello and welcome to my channel. I'm glad you came back to see me draw the arts. Today I'm making this voiceover and talking you through my process and what I thought during that time and how I came up with the things I did. So after I traced my sketch with my light pad, I made a quick color swatch to find out which colors of my palette I want to use for this character. I used a Royal Taklon brush. It's a no-name brush I got from an art store near my place, and the other ones were gifts from my family a while ago, and none of them are actually available anymore. They are just some random cheap brushes. And what I wanted to show you is that I use a detail brush, meaning a smaller tip one, and a larger brush for areas. What you see me do here is I wet the area I want to color before I add the actual color. I practiced that in my sketchbook before, so I found out, and the reason I do this is I can get a flat wash because I will avoid any dried color edges, and especially if the area is a little bit bigger, there are some benefits of adding water first. And to prove that, I tried the other way around and did not wet the surface before I added color. And of course I ended up with a hard color edge, just like I explained before. Stay tuned to the end to find out if I managed to fix this. First I lift up the color because of the harsh edge I was creating by accident. And also the color got way darker than I expected once it dried. At this point I was really afraid I messed up this whole painting. Lesson learned. This time I added water to the right side of his shirt and then applied the pigments, and you can see that this wash looks way nicer. I learned during this artwork, during the making of this artwork, that the color I apply acts differently when I apply the water on a surface that already has color on it compared to a surface that hasn't been touched yet. One reason is that there is already some pigment on the paper, and the color I apply will be mixed with that pigment I could not lift off the page yet, and to me it feels like the water dries more quickly on those areas. So for the rest of this painting I was following what I learned and applied water to the areas I want to color first. And after I colored in the pants, I added a second layer of pigment to the shirt because I felt like the contrast between the shirt and the pants was too big and too harsh. Also, I was able to hide my mistake from earlier on even better. For the background, I chose a simple pattern of just a circle behind the character, and the colors are in the same color family, just different hues of the same color. With the background I wanted to add a little bit more of visual interest to the image and not leave the background just plain white or one plain color, but I also didn't want to distract the viewer from the character itself, and because of its simple design I chose an even simpler background. I chose the color purple for the background to fit the character's personality that I described before. Looking up different character sheets and character artwork I was provided for this, I saw many artists use purple too, and I agree with them that this really fits the character. This is a trait I had with Chigle on DeviantArt and Twitter. And I really love this character, and I'm glad they allowed me to draw him, because he has quite a simple design to him, but because of that you can focus on the pose and the character as in its personality more than featuring many of the design's features. So I aimed for this character to be kind of untouchable, intimidating maybe. The outfit was given and fits this picture of personality I got from him very well, and I looked up references for poses that look quite self-confident. After I was finished with the coloring, I added the line art, and I used some Faber Castell polychromos. For the gray and black parts I used a black color pencil, and you will see me use other colors for other areas. For the white fur, for example, I will use a gray one, and for the background and other bits I will use a purple colored pencil. I really like doing line art with color pencils because I can add some line width or line weight with pressing hard or less hard on the paper. Also, I can add very fine details that have been lost from the image while coloring with the watercolor, and you can see me looking up the sketch on my phone because I couldn't even see the lines anymore. And my personal opinion is that watercolor and colored pencils work very well together. I like that the line art really helps to separate the character from the background even more. I wait for the day I'm getting better at voiceovers. Here you can see me drawing the line art in real time or real speed, which is kind of slow. I want to have a very crisp and very clean line art around the characters, so I pay much attention to draw exactly, following the colors I want to separate. By the way, my friends, if you are interested in a full-time, not sped up version of this video, consider supporting me over on Patreon. I will leave a link in the description box below. For the background I used a purple color pencil, as I said before, and also I figured the gray color pencil didn't separate the tail and the face well enough from the background, and adding some purple over the lines ties the character together with the background even better. And here I have some nice peeling action, ASMR. I really love how the clean edge is provided by peeling off the paper. Isn't it wonderful? So this is the finished illustration for Chigle, and they liked it very much and I enjoyed the process a lot. Thanks for watching and have a creative day. Bye!